Welcome to Rocket Garage, and as you could tell by the title, this is a 1-year anniversary from when I got laid off. It doesn't feel that long, but also it feels that long, if that makes any sense. I usually don't do these just sit and talk videos. I like to actually be working, but I'm gonna try to do one, and I figured, realizing looking at the calendar, that it's been a year, and it kind of shocked me. So I figured I'd make a video about it. So some of you may know that I was working in Florida for almost a year before I got laid off, and I was working for like a syndicate of a production company for Motor Trend. We did a bunch of their shows down there, and I was behind the scenes technically producing quite a handful of them, actually. They let me go last February, and now it's February. Actually, it's the end of February of 2025. And let me tell you, it's been a ride. It's been rough, and it's been fun, and it's been nice to have the time off. I've never had this much time off in my life. Even though I'm working, I'm working on cars, and I have the YouTube channel and chickens and animals to take care of, but I'm not like working, right? I've been working. I've had a job since I was 13, so it's definitely weird not waking up and going to someone else's company. I didn't think I was gonna get laid off, but also I always had that in the back of my head that this what do you want to call it? Just the environment we're in. I felt like it was a pretty good possibility, and I was right. I didn't want to be right, but my inclinations were correct, and I'm really glad that I didn't buy a house down there. I kept my house in Tennessee, and when I got laid off, I just moved everything back up here, finished out my lease. I was like, my drink. Anyways, hopefully the wind's not kicking up crazy. Finished out my lease, and just came back home. Like I said, a lot of ups and downs and uncertainties, and I'm just glad that I had a lot of my finances straight to where I could afford to try to make this work, right? Going YouTube full time, working on cars here and there for other people, and I've got 2 right now in the shop. One's Kyle's and one's my uncle's, but it's not a whole lot of money, but it's enough to keep me afloat. And I've downsized a whole lot. I probably had like 10 cars. 10, actually no, I still have 8. I still have 9. I had like 15 or 16 vehicles and 4-wheelers and 3-wheelers and boats and all this stuff that I never really used. And since I'm so busy, it's funny, I don't have a job, but I'm so busy that I don't get to do any of that stuff. So I just ended up selling a lot of it just to keep the business running and to try to keep this rolling as long as possible. Something I learned from being home and just kind of restructuring my life is that a lot of the junk that I had I needed to prioritize. And a lot of the stuff that I had was just, I liked it, it was fun, but like I want the Bronco to be done, and I want to fix the Falcon a little bit more, and I want to finish the race truck, the 52. It's not really a race truck right now, but one day, hopefully, it will be a race truck. I know Kyle doesn't like that term. But anyways, it is what it is. So there's cars that I want to finish and that I want to keep, and then there's other stuff that I just don't really care that much about. I would love to work on the tow truck. That would be awesome. I would love to pull the engine out, either fix the head. I doubt it's fixable, but either fix the head, get new heads, or get a new engine, put everything back, get it running and driving again. And I mean, there's things all over this truck, but it's like I got to balance out what is my real priorities in life, I guess. So it's different. It's been fun, but different. This is the 1 year. Hopefully I can go to a 2-year anniversary of being laid off. I'm hoping that I never actually have to go back to someone else's job or company or whatever you want to call it. So I'm very hopeful that this is going to work out. And last year was a struggle, and this year it's still a struggle, but I'm hoping that the nice weather stays and I can get these cars painted and done, and that this summer rolls around and I kind of pick up, because there's some things I want to change about the way I thought I would run a business or run a shop or run a YouTube channel. Like, there's so many things in my head that now that I'm actually doing them, my plans are changing. Like, what I really want is changing, and that's fine. You just got to work through those growing pains, and hopefully I can make it through all those growing pains. Needless to say, I know a lot of people that, you know, the shows are done, and, you know, I hope they do well, and hopefully I do well too. Shoot, I want to be doing good. Hopefully everyone gets back on their feet, and I know a lot of them were doing pretty well already, but still, you know, I don't wish anything like that on anybody. So hopefully they get to where they need to be, and just things start picking back up, because I think everyone's realized life has been kind of slow, but also fast. It feels like it hasn't been a year, and at the same time, it feels like it's been a year. It's weird. I don't know if anyone else feels the same, but I definitely feel that way. I just wanted to mark this down as a 1-year anniversary of being laid off, and it's been exciting. I think I have more gray hair now. I am thankful that I've positioned myself for the most part in a good spot, and I'm actually happy that I'm downsizing and that I'm prioritizing some cars and some projects and what I want to do with my time. And I have a lot of time to think about it now. And yeah, it just puts life into perspective, I guess. Needless to say, I don't want to harp on like, oh, boo-hoo, I got laid off. I wasn't that sad, even though I liked working there and it was fun, and the people I worked with were awesome people. Florida was not for me, and I knew that, but I wanted to stay down there as long as possible, and you know, learn some things, learn more about the industry, and meet more people and make more connections, all that stuff. Anyways, I'm not harping on me being laid off. It is what it is. And I've actually put out like 30 job applications this year, or since I've been laid off. And actually the last 6 months, the first 6 months, I didn't care. I was building stuff, getting the shop ready, but I've been putting out applications, and there's really nothing out here where I'm at. And that's kind of a bummer, but also I kind of don't want to go back to work. That's a yin yang, right? If I can make this work, I'm pumped. I want to make this lifestyle work for me. And I think last year was as good as it could have been. I finished some projects and got rid of them. I worked on things that I hadn't worked on in years. Let's see, I got the van running and jumped it, and we kind of destroyed that on accident. I don't like purposely breaking things, but that was fun. Got that thing going and got rid of it. The 74 F100, the orange one, kind of like this. Got that thing running after 22 years of sitting. That was fun. It was just a little too far gone and not really the setup I wanted, so I didn't really have a need to keep it. Got rid of the 3-wheeler. That thing was awesome, but again, I just don't have time. The boat was fun, and right now, again, no time. What other projects did I get rid of? I had a 78 F-150 that I kind of buttoned up and sent it on its way. I was gonna do some videos on it, but I was just so busy that I was just like, all right, let's get this thing done and out of the way. There was more junk. There's a lot more junk that I can't remember. But yeah, I think last year was as good as it could have been for as bad as the situation was. And I'm enjoying my time. I'm enjoying making these videos, and I hope you guys enjoy watching them. I'm enjoying working on these cars in this shop. I'm enjoying being at home all the time. And yeah, hopefully we can do some traveling with the cars. I'm not a big traveler just to, oh, let's go to the beach. Like, we can drive a car to the, you know, one of my cool cars to the beach. But anyways, I want to do some road trips in some of the cars. I want to get the Bronco done. I want to get the Falcon and the race truck and the F-150. I want to get rid of a couple other things, just get them out of my way, because I just don't want to focus on things that don't really mean anything to me. Yeah, that's about it. 1 year anniversary. Man, time flies. You guys have a great week. Thanks for watching, liking, subscribing, commenting. If you guys like me just sitting down and talking about something, let me know, because I've been wishy-washy on just sitting down and talking. I actually watch a lot of people that can do a sit down because I enjoy it. I just don't know if that's me. I don't know if I can just talk for 20, I mean, I can talk for 20 minutes or an hour or 5 hours, but that's not the point. I want to talk about something that means something, that's either gonna teach somebody something or an experience so you guys don't have to go through it or whatever. Anyways, if you guys want me to do another sit down video like this, let me know, and I'll try to make my New Year's goal this year was kind of to try to bump up the channel and make more videos a week, but I just don't know. It takes me about a week to make a video, and sometimes it takes me like 5 months to make a video, just to get all the clips together, because sometimes I'll work, like on this, I'll work on it for 2 weeks and then put it aside, and a month later I'll go back to it, work on it. So sometimes a video could take 6 months. Sometimes they could take a year before I actually get all the footage together. So it's very difficult to make more than one video a week, and I'm gonna try to, and I don't know how long that's gonna last if I start. But again, let me know. Thanks for watching, liking, subscribing, commenting. I'll see you guys on the next one. And again, have a great week.